Hello, everybody. Hey, Boops. Sup? Hi, how are we? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all well. Hi. Oh, well, it's been a few days, hasn't it? When was the last time I was on? I was on the 24th, wasn't I? So last Saturday. I was supposed to be on Monday, but yeah, a thing happened. And what's amazing is that what I cancelled Monday's stream for, I'm kind of doing today, but I also changed the idea in a way that the reason why I cancelled on Monday no longer mattered. I will get into this all in a moment. Sup? How was Christmas? I hope you're all well taken care of. I know I was. I was chilled. It was nice. I will say I got to like the end of Christmas and I was done. I was peopled out at that point. I've definitely got a little bit of a social battery that required some recharging. So at least the final day, like just Christmas itself, was quite chill. I haven't really had a day off yet, though. I did all stuff. So we did all content stuff last week, didn't we? Did 4 streams last week. Then it was Christmas itself. This was also mixed in with meeting up with people. I think I met with an IRL mate on the Tuesday. So we did a stream Monday, IRL mate on a Tuesday, stream Wednesday, met up with Showdad for drinks on Thursday, then stream Friday, Saturday, Christmas Monday, Christmas Sunday, sorry. And then Monday, I was work mode all day. And yesterday, I was work mode all day. And today, I would say I took some time off. I actually kind of did. I did take some time off today, so that was good. I also got started on some Warhammer projects. Nothing much. I didn't realize how long this one was going to take, so I've just shaded that. And it was like, yeah, you got to leave that for an hour because you are shading a lot of it. So I'm working on my big boy. I wanted to work on this one ever since I got into the hobby, so this should be fun. We'll see where Big Boy ends up in, we'll say, a week. Maybe if that will keep me somewhat to the point, I might show that off on occasion. Anyway, still roll call. Who's here? How are we? What are we up to? Ugh, dearie me. And whilst we get to that, let me explain roughly what you're going to be doing here today. I will quite easily attest to the fact that Not For Broadcast was my game of the year. It's a bit of a different one. It also goes to prove maybe I didn't play that many games that came out this year. I know I didn't finish Elden Ring just yet. Although that's probably to the surprise of absolutely nobody that I haven't finished Elden Ring. So we're going to play this. Now, it has been early access. It did officially come out this year. And the whole point of this game is we tell the news. We select what news is suitable for the people. And I've played this in my own time. It is a absolutely excellent game. I really, really enjoyed it. And I thought to myself, you know what? That actually wasn't a bad snap of my fingers. We'll take that one. I wonder how Twitch chat would do. As I do with everything that I end up doing, I wonder how you would do at this. And my instant conclusion was the correct one. Very light. I just realized I'm going to background noise. My instant conclusion was probably the right one, which is you do terribly. But maybe benefit of the doubt is something we need to get through. Maybe I'm being a little bit negative. Likely. Very, very likely that I'm being very negative towards you all. So let's find out, shall we? Let's find out if you are capable of running the broadcast by yourselves. The way we're going to do this is pretty simple. I'm going to load up the Twitch controls bot, and I should probably sort out a command very soon regarding how you command the bot. In fact, we're going to test this out in just a moment by putting you on a bit of a tester broadcast of sorts and see how everything ends up going. Again, probably terribly. Yeah, terribly. But the commands are camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, and sensor. As far as I'm aware, I don't think you guys need any more than that. I'm actually pretty certain about that one. I think. So I might put you on the telephone just to find out how you would all do. The way this is going to work is if we end up getting quite a few people in, which, who knows? I've been saying a lot. Oh, there's naked people. It's fine, they're censored automatically. Just try not to show them on stream. Don't get me banned, Twitch chat. This is going to be very lag sensitive. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. You'll do fine. Isn't everything with Twitch chat interaction lag sensitive? So let's just add edit comp. Add all of these. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 3. Oh, that's not quite worked. Camera 4. That's that. And then sensor. So let's say we get a lot of people in. The way we're going to prevent this from kind of going full seizure mode is I will very likely, if we get a lot of people in, start adding in slow mode to Twitch chat. That will also, I'll kind of ask the mods as well to stick with that. But we'll find out. Again, I don't know how this is going to go. As with all Twitch chat controls things, this could be an utter catastrophe, or this could be a lot of fun. It usually, something that we find out partway through. So, add a comp, there we are. Let me just add that to the stream title as well. Over here, don't I? Actually, a little bit easier. Get you guys to all test this out for me as well. Which will be absolutely lovely. Right, let's put you on the telephone, shall we? So you can find out how good you actually are at this. And I can see whether or not there's an audience for it. There we go, that should be stream title updated. Is the stream title updated? Or have I messed up? I may very well have messed up pretty badly here. I did. I messed it up. All right. There we go. That's sorted. Let's put you onto the game real quick. I didn't add properly. As always, I'm not very good at my job.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
There we go. Ignore the fact that it's horrifying looking at the best of times.
And have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
It's fine. There's nothing utterly wrong with this. We need to test to make sure the controls are working. So let's test to see if the controls are working. Let me just get you away from this real quick, just in case there's some spoilers in here. I just quit the fuck. Oh my god, I'm bad at streaming. I'm bad. I quit the game. Might lower, make these a little bit easier. This can just be one, couldn't it? So rather than camera 1. And then C for sensor? I reckon C for sensor might be for the best. So let's edit that again. Telecom Twitch controls. 1, 2, 3, 4. To control the camera. And C to sensor. Perfect. So let's try that one more time. That didn't work. I don't know where that went to. Oh, I bollocked something. I've ruined the code. This is somebody else's fault. That isn't mine. Unindent does not match any outer indentation level. Python is scary sometimes. It's fine. We'll get there. But it's me still learning stuff, which is the worst bit. Oh, I think that's worked. I think I fixed it. It says it's successfully joined. Let's find out. Oh, I didn't even... No wonder there was a lag moment there. I haven't actually got the game reloading just yet. Hey, now, I'm not trying to get into casting, so I expect you not to get good at coding. You have no worries at all when it comes to me getting good at coding. I can't even get the bloody out-of-game music to play every time I come onto this screen. I have to fix that all over again. So great job, me. All right, let's put you on the telephone. So you've got the controls there. I just want to say, there's no pressure. This one is not story related at all. There is no way you can fail it. There is no pressure at all on any of you. Just press buttons. We'll see how it goes. Please press the buttons. I need to make sure that the actual bot works. I'll There's nothing to press at the moment.
Your boss. It's come to my attention that you've replaced Dave in the control room, and your performance so far has been mostly adequate. However, I'll need to observe myself to check you're up to snuff, and to that end, you'll now be mixing an old recorded broadcast.
God, my right ear loves
this.
this.
You can do the job to my satisfaction. Don't worry. Other than the odd tear and jump in the footage due to age, it shouldn't require you to deal with anything new. Though do keep an eye on the sensor. They had stricter sensibilities in those days. And of course, don't forget to load the adverts.
We'll go into that in a moment. You have anything to... I haven't played this bit, okay? I don't actually know what is supposed to pop up here. Let's have a look around, shall we? We have a fan. Oh, I might not have turned the power on. All right, now you can press buttons. Oh wait, I didn't. No, I didn't actually turn the power on. There you go. Now you can press
I'll keep
buttons.
looking for someone. I guess we'll just have to wing it until then.
Can you count us in?
Oh, sure. Going live in 5, 4, 3.
Here we go. It does work.
Live from the capital, it's the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. And please welcome your host. It's the Dreamboat, Graham Bannon.
Oh, let's go, Graham! Guys, one. Get the camera on Graham. There you go.
Good night.
No, you censored Graham. I don't know why you did that.
If you won't be my lady, then at least have my babies. No, don't give me a maybe, no. I know what women are like. Do you know what?
Twitch chat that you need to change the camera. They don't like being on this camera the whole time. Twitch chat. Yeah, there you go. Camera 4.
But I can't help but notice. I mean, where's the audience?
Just keep switching it around.
I mean, this is an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Really? I mean,
Maybe not quite that one. So you might notice as well,
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual
all of
St.
these
Fanny's Hospital's TV
have
fundraiser
got
for
a
dying
number
children.
next to them,
I'm your host,
and
Graham
also
Bannon.
you
It
can
is
see
an absolute
green
pleasure to
or
be
like
here.
red or yellow.
are
You
here
can't see a
tonight,
red right
as you
now,
may be aware,
but that's
for
the
one very
recommended
important
cameras.
cause. And that is, of course,
This is good.
Little Sally Button. Little Sally
But apart from the
Button's
audience, they didn't like
life-threatening
that.
condition, and she will die tonight. Unless we can raise enough funds to cure her of her studio hyper.
Camera 4?
I should learn that.
All right, camera 1. Camera 1. There we go. Twitch chat, you're getting this.
Poo. I don't know how to say that word, but what I do know is it's a long word and a bad disease. Ladies and gentlemen,
All right,
we need to
Ken's
raise
carrying
20
at the
grand
moment.
tonight. We can't
I might
do
have to
without
throw
your
on
help.
slow mode
And
soon.
how can I help? You're screaming at home. Well, don't scream and I'll tell you. We're taking donations starting right now.
We love
Let's
it.
beat feet
Oh,
and head over to
camera
the
2
blowers.
died.
The phones, not the girls.
R9K'd a little. I have no idea what that means. Just press buttons.
Hello, ladies.
Good evening, Graham.
The button does not matter. Press the button.
Classy chassis, if you don't mind me saying so.
They didn't seem to like that.
So girls, would one of you kitty cats
Getting
please let
caught by the
viewers at home know
anti-bot for
exactly
typing
why
the
you're here
same
this
thing.
evening?
Ah.
Yes, us kitty cats will be taking calls from across the country to raise money for this little girl. If you would like to donate, no matter how large or small.
Was it misogyny? It's pretty strong right
I'll be
now.
giving you a ring later. An engagement ring if you play your cards right. Now, that was a zinger. If I do a zinger, play the sound.
We don't have a sound. Oh, okay.
I'll
The sound's
check in with you
automatic.
later.
Cheers,
Time to have a
Patrick. I
look at
mean,
how much money
Graham.
we're starting off with tonight. Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money's been raised from your donation.
This is going pretty well. You guys aren't too bad at
Ladies and
this.
gentlemen, let's have a look at how much we're starting off with tonight.
Number two. Yeah. Nothing.
Okay, looks like we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised they didn't put something in, just to show, really. But perhaps it's a
Back on
little
Patrick.
unclear of
Oh, there we go.
still. How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so
Oh, we have
I'll
a
pretend
phone.
to be you at home.
Oh, we
It's
have
role play.
phones.
You
That's
really
cool.
can do this in real life from your sofa or couch. It's ringing. So,
Number three. Let's have a
Who am I
look.
speaking to, please?
Hello, you're speaking to Barbara at the phone desk.
Hello, Barbara.
Camera
the
4's
phone
about to
desk. You have
die,
a
by the
beautiful
way.
voice.
I don't know why.
Phone desk, you have a beautiful voice. Okay.
They're not having
I'd
it.
like to donate a tenner, please.
I'm finding it hard to hear you. Your phone doesn't actually work. You're going to have to be louder.
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Thank you, sir. What a generous donation.
So the audience, I will say this, the audience does not like it when you keep it on the same
You know
view.
it's calling down you. It's Graham Bannon.
I believe the rule in this game is 10 seconds
Don't say that. People
maximum
know
at
to say
one
my name.
camera. That camera's about to die. Yeah,
There we
that
go.
camera's very dead.
So if I'm correct, there should be 10 on it now.
There is...
Look at
Oh.
that. Technology at its finest. 10
Show
on
off
it
the
now.
technology
So
chat. There we go. Look at that
19,990
technology.
remaining, which should be a Bannon breeze.
Wait, but that means we're only going to have 4 faces on this.
That was a zinger.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a rundown of the jam-packed acts we have lined up for you on this jam-packed lineup on this jam-packed evening. Who wrote that? Too many things packed
I
in
wrote
jam.
that. That was good. Oh, camera's dying.
Starting
Yeah,
off
good
tonight,
job.
We have the incredible Raj and Rishik. Following that, we have an amazing acrobat who'll do jumps all over the stage and stuff.
I love
And
jumps.
then finally, we'll have the lovely legs contest to end Act 1, which I'm rather looking forward to myself, ladies. Then, starting Act 2, we're going to have
I think this is called negative charisma.
Then
Oh,
we're gonna
that
have
one's
a
dying.
fire-breathing
That one's
man
dying.
with breathing
You
fire.
can't show them
And then
Satan.
ending Act 2, we're going to have a daredevil who'll
The
dive
old
into a
school
bucket
audience
of
does
water.
not
All
appreciate
right.
Satan.
Then going into Act 3, we're going to have the unicyclist act. Then following that, the strongest man in the world, the strong man. And then finally, the grand finale. Now, for the grand finale, we asked little Sally Button what she wanted more than anything else in the world. And she had a very simple reply.
It's not going to work.
I'd like a dancing chimpanzee, please, Graham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have managed to source a dancing chimpanzee for the finale of this show. How does that sound?
That is sick.
There's no one here, is there? Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our first act of the evening. He's come all the way from this event. Let's just say he might have brought a little friend along with him.
That camera's
Ladies and
dying.
gentlemen,
Oh,
please welcome to the stage.
oh, you can see the eye of the serpent. Do
As I
we,
said, it is Raj and Rishik.
do we have anybody? Oh, Bannon's dying.
I mean, this is a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? I mean, this isn't working, is it? I mean, is there anyone around here who knows that you? Come here. What is going on?
We're trying.
Do you know what I'm saying at all? Why is he here? You, come here. This is unbelievable.
Hello, Mr. Bannon.
Hello, yes, come here. Are you the producer, are you?
No,
No, it's me. I'm the
nobody.
producer.
I just helped the fellas unload the cameras
Right,
from the back.
fantastic, great story.
Why have you kept the
do you know
camera
where
on
the
this
producer
poor
is?
lad?
Do you know where the producer is?
That's the problem.
Get on with it, come on.
Well, it turns out, you know, the roads around the capital are shut down because...
Yeah.
Well, it turns out...
We're gonna look at Graham real
the
quick.
director,
Like, I don't
most of
like
the
how
acts
creased
and
his suit
also
is.
All of the audience are on the same bus.
Okay, I don't want to look at Graham anymore. Yeah, cheers. I appreciate this.
Are you seriously telling me there's no one else around here who can sort this mess out?
What?
There's no one else around here who can sort
This
pretty
poor
good at
guy's just
No,
stuck
well,
here.
no, obviously not. That's not going to work, is it? Look, you're the producer now. Well done, that's great. Big promotion for you. Now, what you need to do
Hey,
is go
stole my
away
job.
and find me a version of all the acts I've just promised the people at home.
That's not really my thing, Governor.
Well, do you know what? It is your thing now, Governor, right? Or a child drops down dead. So off
He
you
has
go.
got a
Go do
good
that.
point.
Quite smart.
The audience is loving what you're doing, by the way.
You can count on me.
Okay, very good.
You can count on me.
Okay, very good. Go away. Go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the first act of the evening. He's come all the way... I've read that. Don't repeat the same stuff. Ladies and gentlemen.
I like your editing
They're
so
not
far.
Here, are they? No, they
You're
are
really
here.
trying to make him look as bad as
Well, why
possible.
didn't they come out the first? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Raj and Rishik.
But where's... Are they actually here? Oh, they are! Yeah! Woo! There's
Hello,
one.
everyone. My name is Raj, and you might be asking, where is Rishi?
Yes.
So here he is. What's your name?
This show's terrible.
Rishi? What's your name?
Chat, feel free to censor
And
this.
what do you do?
I dislike it greatly.
I am working in banking. That's interesting. No, it isn't.
I appreciate
Okay,
this.
you have
You
anything
butchered
else
your
to say?
broadcast, but you made me
No.
feel better.
Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your honesty.
Have you finished?
Am I finished? Yes, I'm finished.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishik, play the sound for applause. We don't have anyone here. Okay.
That was amazing.
Fantastic, I think.
Ignore
well
everything
done,
I
Raj.
previously said. I didn't
little
mean
Bernie
it.
told me you travelled in all the way from just for this event.
No, we cycled here. Rishi was cycling and I was sitting in the basket.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, now they are. Yeah, now
There
they
we
are.
are. First laugh of the day.
Great joke. Is he a good cyclist, is he, Rishik?
Why are you asking me? Can I ask him?
I'll ask him. Okay, that
Yeah, go
sets
on, ask
something
him.
up. Okay, Rishik, are you a good cyclist, mate?
Why are you talking to him? He's only puppet.
Don't set a joke up with that if you're not going to follow it through. That ruins it, doesn't it?
We're watching a career die live.
Grandfather.
No, censor! Censor, chat! Chat, censor!
Make the sound out of his mouth. Did he make the...
No, too much
Stop doing that.
censoring!
Stop Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage. Yes, you should be disappointed.
Right, we need to get the audience back on board. We're very close to. No, say that.
We've had two.
He has caught you out.
Acrobats moving.
Oh dear.
But I've got an alternative.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no
His
more.
name's James.
No more
Not-
censoring.
Sounds good to me. Bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen,
Chat.
I don't know what's going to happen
About
now.
to turn
Please
out.
welcome to stage. It's the incredible. It is James.
We like James. Say hi to James. Right, we've got to do a lot of work here. Audience despises what we've put together. Right, James?
Hello.
Hello.
We got one back.
I was
One
walking
audience is
past
now
the
back
theatre,
on
but that guy
board.
came up to me and said, "Hello, we've got the perfect job for you. All you have to do is stand on stage. We'll pay you." Something like that.
Tell you what, I'll level with you here, James. We were expecting an acrobatic act now.
Right.
Good luck, James.
Damn.
Yes, damn indeed, damn indeed.
No.
Tell me, James, can you
No.
do acrobatics by any chance?
Oh, the audience.
No,
No,
I
no!
can't. No, I haven't since school.
That'll be fine. You remember a lot from
You,
school.
you had them all
Ladies and
back on
gentlemen,
board.
For your viewing pleasure, this acrobat James will now perform for you a series of double backflips.
There's no way I can do that.
Go on, James. Give it a go. Don't be such a negative Nancy.
But here's a job for you instead. Sweeping up the corpse of a dead girl. Start the music,
He's
please.
really using charity to his advantage. Also, we still only have a tenner. All right, camera on James. Camera on James. Let's go. Yeah, that was amazing.
And that's
All right,
the
wide
act.
view.
Absolutely marvellous. Sort this out. Where is it? Sort that out. Absolutely marvellous.
Oh.
Well done there. I'm sure we'll be
No,
seeing a
that
lot
was my
more
bad.
James in
The
future.
audience hates wide
Good job
view.
there. Well done. That really worked out well. Worked out a treat. Yes, get off the stage. Yes, get off the stage. We've had
Well, I
two
hope James is,
absolutely marvellous
still
acts
got a
this
hip.
evening, so I think it's time to have a look at what impact that's made on the old fundraiser.
All right, let's have a look at the
Drum roll,
fundraiser.
please.
Woo! Oh. I think Reese's here to
Okay, looks like we
flirt.
still haven't made any money at all. That's a bit surprising. Perhaps I'll check in with the bombshells to find out exactly what's going. What are you doing there? Get out, sling your hook. Go on, go. You're upsetting
Okay, we
the
have a
girls.
little bit of breathing room
Ladies.
now with the audience.
I was expecting a little money in the old pot by now, ladies. Have the callers not been particularly generous so far?
We
Oh, that
haven't
camera's
had any
dying.
callers so far.
No, the eye of the devil.
How dare you? How dare you? A child is quite literally dying somewhere out there. And
Camera
you're
one,
too
let
late
the world
to
know
get
how
up
much
off your arse.
Bannon hates them.
Go over to those
Oh,
phones we
you
have,
swore.
turn the dials, and pledge
Please
money.
don't censor that. It was
to
fine.
save
It's
her
fine.
life.
No, God.
You greedy bastards.
Sorry, Graham. Just found out the phone lines haven't been connected yet.
Bannon's not helping us here.
All right.
Yeah, Young forgot to do it. Yeah.
Who's Young?
Young forgot to do it.
Oh, that idiot, right.
Go on, Young. Got just a job for you. I'll give him an hand. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can offer only my greatest apologies.
I accept.
My outburst just now was directed at you, when it should, of course, have been directed at Young. Please accept those apologies.
Shake your fist at him.
Now it's time for the Lovely Legs contest.
Woo!
What better way to end tonight's programme, the first part of tonight's programme,
You might get
than
through
with
this,
a display
chat.
of beauty and talent.
What did you ask him?
So for your viewing pleasure, these 10 out of 10s will be modelling the latest in fashionable swimwear.
Graham?
Not now, love, I'm speaking to camera.
Graham Donna's not here.
This is actually going really well.
So what?
Well, we need 4 of us for the routine, so let's
We'll do the routine with 3 of you.
do it with 3.
Well. Does anyone else around here know it?
Hi, Young.
Well, he was watching us rehearse earlier.
Let's get
Oh,
Young
was he?
in.
That's very interesting. Little pervert. Tell you what.
Whoa.
Slap
Oh,
a costume
yeah.
on and stick
Oh.
him with the back. That'll teach him.
So press. All right, Fabi put
what's
double C,
coming.
so it's fine. We're saved.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I was told...
Phones are fixed.
Great, sit down and take calls. When I was told that I'd be judging the best legs out of a group of young, attractive women,
We might get through
I
this.
said, where do I sign? Well, I did sign, and that time is now. The time to look at women and judge them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lovely lady to the stage is Barbara.
Woo! Barbara!
Now, Barbara plays for the local women's amateur football team. So she can quite often be seen getting down and dirty at a Sunday lunchtime. I think it's fair to say this girl has seen more than her fair share of tackles.
This is very, very, uncouth.
Is an avid gardener, and she can quite often be seen on a balmy summer's evening, tending to her petunias and trimming a bush.
I can guarantee you not the whole game is like this.
Deborah's a socialite, and Deborah likes nothing more than a nice night in the pub with the girls, gluggity glug glug glug. But I'll tell you, forget the pub. Nice legs, love. What time do they open? It's just a bit of fun.
Does this end with Bannon getting fired?
We have Donna. I mean, Yong, who's taking a.
Oh, Young looks beautiful. Camera one. Let's get camera one and only camera one.
Yeah, that's really unpleasant, that, isn't it?
It's lovely.
I wish I hadn't suggested it now.
I support this wholeheartedly.
I mean, he knows the routine, but doesn't look very good, does it? Oh Christ. Okay. Don. I mean, Yong is quite. I mean, this is appalling, isn't it? Can we do this? I think we have to stop the music. Actually, I don't think I can let this go on. To be honest, it's quite unpleasant. Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing!
Yeah. You got 1 minute, and then you got through.
I'm angry now. He's made all of you look bad, hasn't he? Look at him. He's pleased with himself, it looks like to me.
I mean, we're all pleased with him. He's done amazingly. He's basically saved the show.
Like that, doesn't he? Absolutely pointless. I'll tell you what else. It's pointless anyway, because obviously Deborah's got the best legs. Knew that going in.
I disagree.
Do you know what? Just take him off the stage. I'm angry. I'll tell you, if there was an audience, they'd be booing you, Yong.
We don't know. We would never do that. All right, you keep doing that going. I'm going to pick a...
And that seems to me like the perfect place to end Act 1.
I'm going to pick ourselves...
So I'll tell you what don't you grab
Wait, what do you mean Act 1?
Sit back, enjoy the adverts, and we'll see you after this. What are you doing?
I am setting up for the Act 2.
I haven't finished talking. After the adverts, we'll see you back then.
Wait, there's an Act 2? All right, I got your advert on. There you are.
Okay, 1 minute back.
Just do exactly what I do and wait for the big fat check to come in.
I hear that.
I didn't realize there was a second act to this.
Susan, you silly moo. Why are you crying, you dozy tart?
What the fuck is going on? Right. How good do we feel after that, apart from morally bankrupt? I'm going to take us back here and take us off there so we don't see anything we shouldn't. I think they need a new host. Well, good news. We're going 40 years in the future. And it turns out we got a new host in that time. I think you need to take over censoring. No, for one big reason. I did realize partway through that you were on my save, which is on it's on a harder difficulty. The way you're going to be playing it on the actual one that you're going to be playing is going to be on story difficulty, so nothing you actually do will really make that much of a difference to your chance of getting through the broadcast, because that would be unfair. So what you are going to be doing instead is entirely up to you guys. It will not mean that you can lose. I do believe it is now unlosable. You were just playing it on my playthrough, which is losable. Oh, no, I was wrong. Oh, we'll find out anyway, won't we? Right. For auto fail later down the line because the censoring is difficult with the delays. Yeah, no, we saved your save easy. Of course. Now you'll be fine. Those challenge and extra ones are designed to be more difficult with that sort of stuff. It won't make a difference. Trust me. It won't. So, do you feel ready to play? There's going to be two ways to do it. We're basically splitting this into two parts. The first part is what you just did. Going through, making sure that you cut to angles and present the news. What we just did was a telethon, and we did not save that child at all. But you're going to present the news. And the second part is going to be the more story-related angle, where I will allow you all to come together and vote diplomatically over what you would like to do. But before we do any of that, it's time to jump in. I'm planning on making this 3 streams. First stream for episode 1, and then I'm going to leave it for a good 2 or 3 weeks. Because I think at that point, that's when we start going to spoiler territory. And I would prefer... Well, I would definitely prefer if I gave you all time to then, if you wanted to, go and play this game unspoiled. And then we'll play episodes 2 and 3 further down the line. Maybe 3 weeks away from this, and then 4 weeks away from today for the finale of it. But we'll see. This is, again, my favorite game of the entirety of last year, or this year still. So let's find out, shall we? New game, not for Broadcast 4. Do we feel prepared and ready? It doesn't matter no matter what you say. Anyway, I am going to be pressing this button. Again, if we do get a flood of viewers in, then I will throw on a slow mode. But until then, we're good to just go as we are, I guess. So, let's press buttons, shall we? Story mode.
That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
That's loud! Chat, just remember, I have no faith in you whatsoever. Really hold that in your heart as we play through. I try and prove you wrong, but that sounds like effort. Don't put any effort in. It's just going to result in the same thing, but you more exhausted. All right. Before we do anything...
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen,
Say hi to
I know
Dave.
I've come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already...
I'll hold you through this.
...towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Yeah, you might not have heard that first one.
You've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom.
I just saw that somebody was somebody's ass double.
I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now, have a look to your left.
Oh!
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've
I
left
got
them
'em.
set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you
I'll
have
even
to
turn
do
the fan
now
on.
is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain.
You don't have to censor that. Oh.
Right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
All right, what do you want?
See a load of video
You can pick
tapes on
3.
the left. They're your adverts. Pick
What adverts do you want?
load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
You got Bumley? All right, I got one shout for Bumley. You're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. You got 30 seconds. Salad. I saw a shout for Salad. And Crazy Neil from Kentucky. All right. So welcome to Bumley, My Salad Weekly, and Crazy Neil.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the
Right, cameras up.
and we're ready to go.
I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Hi, Jeremy.
Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate.
Just remember, you're probably like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of this. So when he says 2, you might want to press the button. When he says 2, press 2.
Wins Sports Personality of the Year. And a spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclash
Hold.
about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this festival
7,
have to say on their
6,
historic
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, you actually did it! I'm shocked.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down.
Alright, I'm going to say go, then press 1. I got you. When you hear me say go, just spam 1.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now. Lovely, mate.
The votes are in, and it's a decisive win for Advance. The landslide victory.
We're
with an
doing the
astonishing
news!
21% of the popular vote is the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country with their bold promises of permanent change. But critics have accused him of a severe lack of actual policies and of being...
The viewers love you.
deliberately vague.
Honestly, you're a
The
superstar.
opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However, former Home Secretary...
Right, it's going well. All you got to do now is play the advert at the end of the
I got you covered.
Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired.
I got this one. Mostly because I just didn't program anything.
When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right.
Right, we'll go with Bumley first.
One at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
To hear the co-leader's acceptance speech.
Oh.
3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody.
Boom.
Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
That's the same policy.
Oh, Bumley looks amazing. Oh, that wasn't Bumley.
That's all right. He doesn't remember anything I tell him.
Oh, Bumley looks terrible.
Comfortable with your burgeoning friendship.
Are you sure we should be advertising this place?
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence, because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the
You got
person
this.
who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine.
All right, you got them. Don't randomly censor them.
Television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
We're coming back from the break.
All right, we got
Quiet in the
this.
Studio.
Thank you so much.
That was a bit
10
rude.
seconds, everybody. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly
Hello.
News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first,
Get ready to go to Megan on screen 4.
is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf.
Get on screen 4.
Oh, he wasn't happy with that, was he? I thought you did fine.
Right, go to Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
By none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear.
Oh, you're nailing it, chat. You're nailing it.
When I tell you that being with you here today is a long...
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us?
Screen 2 now, screen 2.
Jesus, chill it out,
Try and
mate.
stay on whoever's talking.
Which is called The Medicated.
The medication.
All right, you're going to struggle with this, but it'll be
Wow,
fine.
What was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director. Do you know
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
We already did that. We're fine. Why are you backseating me? Huh?
Movies, all terribly successful. I said to
Can't,
Peter,
we can't get over this guy.
"What a wild ride this has been." And do you know what, Megan?
Been on that shot a bit long.
Oh my god, he
That
is.
fantastic. And
He's just having a go. I mean, I would never have a go at you this much. I don't expect anything.
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Get back to who's talking.
I can.
What exactly are you?
I hung up the phone.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last starring role.
He was annoying me. I feel like I was well within my rights.
Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true
You're
story
basically
of one
perfect,
soldier's
Chad.
fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom.
Oh, we love freedom.
I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but obviously, who's counting?
it's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards.
As you can tell, the story difficulty makes life a lot easier.
Place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards...
Hey,
what is it
Core,
then that
Core, help out. Press buttons.
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and
No,
I will
that's not.
leave.
I think that helped. I'm not sure. We're on the right camera anyway, so clearly that helped.
Bleeding.
Yeah, do you want to talk?
Giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes.
Beautiful.
I do it for the people that I inspire. The little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
I'm sure he knows a lot about politics there, Megan.
Election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics, that one should always strive to not fuck things up.
Yes, well...
Sorry, I said fuck.
No.
Sorry.
Oh, you almost got that one.
From The Medicated, which opens next week around the country.
It's fine. You're allowed a couple of F-bombs on the national news.
This is a really pivotal scene where my character, Dr. Lard
All right, prepare to press 1 in 3, 2, 1. Press 1.
Let's take a look.
We're actually so good at this. And make sure you definitely don't go to number 3. That would be a real shame if we did that.
Doctor. I don't understand it.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
All right, so far, we've been very good. I would say almost too good. We're definitely playing it by the rules. And the audience loves that. I'm not saying, but I'm also your audience.
For you.
Dr. Hemlock.
We're going to change the world.
And there are other buttons than just the correct ones.
You told me, but I didn't listen.
Doctor.
I'm drowning, lad.
Let's stay with the job, mate. Got to get past the 3-month probationary period. You got past the first 3 minutes? What are you talking about?
The virus. The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
We could stop it all.
Yes, we could stop it all. We have to ask ourselves if we should.
Oh, that was mean. It's going well. Oh, I'll send us to adverts. Oh, I don't know which one this is. Oh, it's My Salad Weekly. Why? Of course. You got an A+. How are you doing this? No one's talking to us.
Ethically sourced ingredient to add to your salad. Build your collection week by week, and very soon you'll have a salad that really gets the lunchroom talking.
Oh.
From tomatoes and oils to leafy greens and lovely grains, this really
This is actually what I was talking about the other day.
collection.
When you would like buy a weekly magazine, you get like
The companion magazine
like one Lego piece or something towards a larger Lego project. This is one piece of a salad per
The
week.
confessor's discovery of the cucumber to the man that changed the very way we see the humble salad, Julius Caesar himself.
Oh, what a legend.
Personal salad collection now, and we'll
Yeah, that
send
guy
you
got
your
stabbed.
3 issues. Lucy
Crazy life, crazy. Can't even go to the set without getting stabbed.
and iceberg. Plus this exclusive lettuce fridge magnet, all for just $7.97.
That's pretty beautiful.
With free postage and packing.
There's.
Order now, and you'll receive this crouton display case free. That's right, absolutely free.
That's a couple hundred.
Apparently we've been drinking since lunchtime.
Christ, that liability at the best of times.
I know. God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds,
Yeah,
everybody.
chat, prepare the C button.
Seriously?
Also, press 1. Press 1. Press 1. Press 1.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders...
I'm sure you'll do fine. Just press C randomly, and I'm sure you'll catch at least one F-bomb.
All for it, Pat.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming, and, well, where do I start? What a day.
They said we couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us, but you...
Okay, you let one slide. It's fine. A bit late.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a Granny's fanny.
Memorably put.
The audiences are going down, though. They love this. It's real news.
Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team. A team that can change
Okay,
things.
we've steadied the ship.
But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating.
That's your new
They
Prime
should be
Minister, by the
putting their
way.
shitting pants on and opening their
A
dusty
censor-
checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation,
He's a
we used our
little
executive powers
bevied.
to pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of... Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding
Was it just 'cause he was
wealth
talking?
offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable...
I mean, it's a fair profile to make.
So, all you bastard public
All right, yeah,
school
no, yeah.
snobs have got nowhere to
No, and then he did
hide.
call them bastards.
Earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay
Seems a
up.
bit immoral.
You're going to pay back.
Seems a little very
Advance this
immoral.
country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to
You almost had it.
The people who
Yeah,
pay
no.
your pittance to serve
I
you
think he's about to go off on one. Just get the C button ready.
These children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Yeah, he's got drunker without drinking.
It ends today.
Maybe it's the oxygen.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country.
No, okay,
back
okay, I think
where
we're good. I
it's
think we're good.
always been, in the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, that one was actually the closest you got, and then you got very far away.
Interesting acceptance speech there from the
d-
leaders of Advance. And our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully we got that bleeped out for you.
We got
in time.
something bleeped.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble.
It was Kentery.
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Oh, yeah, that was my bit. I kind of messed up my part.
So, same old boring politics then?
Is this some weird fever dream?
I forgot that I have to do stuff.
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Let's have a listen to Neil. Like, I want to get to Neil. All right, you're gonna have to watch from here because I can't get to the audio without pressing the continue button. C grade for censorship. So here's where I'm gonna reveal some stuff for those of you out there right now. Every decision that we make will have a consequence. Everything, including the adverts that we play. So just make a decision in the long run as to who you want to support. Talk about life in general. No. Only this. Only in games. Neil for PM. That might be an ending. Hey, you're playing a favorite game of mine. It's a good one, this. Well, feel free to help out, Crasher. How you doing, mate? I played through this in my own time. Twitch chat's now playing. It's going memorably. 7th grade C for censor the fucking tape. All right, how did we do? Brilliantly. Wait, how's Twitch chat helping? They'll show you it just momentarily. I've rigged it now so that the keyboard commands are played through Twitch chats. In short, I'm basically a genius. I even got a small bonus. Congratulations, you're broke. So you, as a broadcaster yourself, might be able to help them. You won't. They are unhelpful. All right, shall we continue? This is where democracy is about to come into play, chat. We're about to hit the other stage of this. But yes, I played through this. That's the reason why I wanted to play it on stream. Yeah, let's go. We love democracy. All right. Actually, I want to test something. No. Okay. So we're going to get multiple choice stuff in here. What's a test whether or not pressing 1 would get through it, but apparently not. All right. It's a form of the new advanced government, asking information on all citizens. The first page is already filled in. Your spouse, your name, Alex Winston. Hi, Alex. You are all Alex. Alex, say hello to me. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Did you, by the way, notice the very smart thing that they did where they chose names that are pretty... Is it... Why is it when it can be used for both sexes? That one. But, you know. Androgynous. There you are. All right, this has got the basics right. All right, we are about to put in unisex. That also might be it, yeah. Question 1. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, what would you do? Be friendly and introduce yourself to the new workers. I'm ruling that one out. You're not. No, you're not. Be productive and get to work immediately. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with your new workplace. And reminisce with friends about old jobs. I'm seeing a vote for 3. I'm also not in a rush for these things. 3? All right. Ease yourself in and orientate yourself with your new workplace. Congratulations. Democracy appears to have worked. All right, question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone or report the violation to your supervisor immediately. Twitch chat, what would you do? And I am absolutely gathering information for myself regarding all of you. This will be used in some way. Too, we're a team after all. Well, two is where the pendulum's going right now. The democracy has been voted on by one person. I'm not sure that's what democracy is. I'm hesitant to answer anything. Just go for what you think's funny, Crasher. 1, 2. I haven't got a 1.5. Man, that is a menacing bit of paper right there. When I'm pure advanced form, this is a violation. Okay, I'm gonna go... Alright, we got one for each of them. I would take basically whatever is the first deciding vote we get between 1, 2, and 3. Alright, just go for the medium. There's 2 votes for 1. Is there? Alright, cool. We'll do that. Oh, I forgot. I thought Crasher was number 3. Alright, question number 3. There's a few of these, by the way, so you might want to just throw your answers in pretty quick. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your family. 3, 1. 1. All right, we're leaning towards 1, but right now we're not long working, which I agree with. I 100% agree with this. And therefore, democracy claims that we leave work on time. It's the annual company barbecue. And you and your family have been forcibly invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with friends and family. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but you wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your co-workers and think you'll win the talent contest this year. Speaking of which, you only have 3 co-workers. You basically teamed up with one guy and you left the other one completely out of it all by himself. A vote for 3? I'm putting my vote in for the talent contest. It does appear that 3 has... I'm going 4. Oh, okay, we need one more vote. Is anybody going to break between 3 and 4? We need a lurker. We do need a lurker. We need to grab someone from the Discord. All right, I'll make a peace offering, an olive branch. Oh, okay, no, not. There we are. OJXL, thank you very much. Question 5. I think we're coming towards the end. You've had a long, successful career and now about to retire. All right, let me reiterate this one for you lot. You've had a career and you're about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Wow, way to spoil the mood. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there. Or refuse to attend. Wow, I feel like there's only one real answer to this. You're not retired yet, you are about to retire. Our country's gone 4. I'm going 1. I mean, it's a good time just to reminisce. We have 2 different trails of thought here. What are they going to do? Fire me? They might give you stuff. Well, I want to go. I want to get, like, even if what they give me is terrible, I can sell it. I say that, oh, I got a retirement watch. Oh, it's amazing. How much you worth? And then you go to the beach. That's a good night out right there that you might be missing out on. Also, if it's a retirement... Wait. Yeah, also, if it's just at the pub, somebody might buy the drinks for you. Look at Mr. Shogun showing off having a nice work environment. I mean, this is our work. What are you saying? You're in the fleet. I'm too young to even think about retirement. Well, how dare you not, like, push that for myself? All right, fine. We're refusing to attend. Congratulations, Twitch chat. You've ruined your own retirement. Question 6. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things, listen to music, or making models. Right, well, you know where I'm going with this. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports. See, I don't care about my children's hobbies. They can get good in their own time. I got 2 votes for 1. 1 vote for 4. My local sports team isn't worthy of me. Questions that there's more questions than I was expecting. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind. Apparently I'm allergic to that. Exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. Ooh. A structured day with a theme park bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. Or a romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Romantic getaway? Oh, that's pretty nice. I would take a mirror. All right, it sounds like we're all going on. How about we all take each other on a romantic getaway? How's that sound? A big ol' lads romantic getaway. Let's go, oi oi! Question 8. I think this is the last one. It is most important that the government keeps people, now this is a big one, safe, free, happy, or equal. Yeah, this game's gonna get political. Have fun with that. Oh, there's some thinking happening right now. 3. Let's go Brave New World here. 3. Safety trumps quality. Equality trumps freedom trumps happiness. Well, everybody seems to have gone for... Yeah, it looks like we've gone for 3. Yay! All right, now sign your name. You all agree to this. You all agree to this. This is all your opinions. I said democracy. Okay, now that we've got this, signed by yours truly, the Yeet Fleet. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup, worn out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. I feel like this, I'm going to put whatever on this one. No problem. What's going on? You must have seen all this crazy advanced stuff. The Assets and Wealth Act, they're calling it. Taking people's hard-earned money to fund the lazy. It's bullshit! He spits on your floor. Very rude. You've never seen Chris this agitated. I'm not saying the top 1% or whatever don't have stupid money. Chat, we're moving on. You've already signed the agreement. Chris adds hastily, but they can afford it. You've got new problems to deal with. People like me, we're going to lose everything. That's awful. I'm not sure how I can help. You're always the well-off one in the family. Or, I'm sorry, but taking from the rich to help the poor doesn't sound so bad. This is a well-timed game. All right, the vote's coming in. I got 1 for 2 and 1 for 1. I almost said 2 for 1. It's not quite there. You haven't made a decision yet anyway. All right. Staying in the middle ground. But now no longer the middle ground. They're going to take everything, Alex. Everything I've spent my entire life building. I can't let that happen. I need a favor. Do I refer to you as Shogun or Callum? Shogun or Shogi tends to work. Chris's eyes find the floor tiles. I need to borrow your passport. He's only looking at floor tiles because he spat on your floor. Bastard. My passport? Why? Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna like this? Oh, a background laugh track. All right, votes for 2. They've already taken mine and half the bloody countries. But people always say you and I look similar, so... Nah, I could move my webcam. That would be work. They've taken mine out of the bloody countries, but always say you and I look similar. Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex. I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. It's okay. Go upstairs in the safe. Let me go get it, and you can take my passport. Or surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. Are you going to give me your passport? Must I move my face? That's what you're stuck with now. All right, I'm seeing a lot of 1s. I mean, this guy did spit on your floor. All right. Locking it in. Oh, okay. I think that just retied us. The floor had it coming. It does look pretty dirty. Maybe it does need a spit clean. I'll take one more vote, and it'll be the decider. I defect to 1. All right. We're going to go and get the passports. You climb up the stairs to your bedroom. Careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in a duvet as usual. I mean, we need to use that, but whatever. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Nothing, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Go to sleep. Well, Chris is downstairs and spat on our floor. They're leaving the country and need my passport to do it. Hi, cat. How are you? 1, I ain't no snitch. So it's the low level of, fighting back. Hey, Chloe. I don't know if you guys can quite see Chloe. She's right there. Maybe not. 2. I'm seeing a vote for 2 and a vote for 1. And I'm seeing a cat. Hi. Oh, I'm seeing a sleepy cat. Lying to my wife about my passport seems like an awful plan. But it does sound funny. All right, go to sleep. We lied to the wife. You sure? What are you doing in the safe? I'm sure it's nothing. Don't worry about it. I mean, I feel like you've already committed now to lying. So you've lied to the wife. Congratulations. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So have you got it? Yes, here. Good luck with everything. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. It's against the law. Then you wag your finger, point back again at the spit on the floor and say you'll just have to accept it. I'm going to give you one more vote at this one. Whilst I fuss the cat. The cat that has 0 coordination. Hi. Hi. Alright, seems like we are committing to this. No, don't call it cute. This one hurts. This one is pain. All right. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks. Really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the nylon fluorescent suitcase and heads out for the night. You head to bed, hoping you can pry some of the duvets away from Sam without waking them. Anyway, you're probably divorced, but we're going back to the broadcast. Oh, they're now playing. Which you can see just a little bit there. Paradise, it's awfully nice if you don't think twice. It says we're dirt poor, so I don't lose much in the divorce. I'm going to remove the chat cam. There we are. That should help a little bit. What do you want? All right, Dave.
Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power.
No, democracy presses buttons. This is anarchy. I'll turn the fan on as well. All right, what adverts do you want? You have got plenty of time. Mr. Snugglehugs, Alan James, Crazy Neil, Advanced Go-Getters, and Just Cochon. All right, I already saw Kentry use his vote for Just Cochon. Crazy Neil back in with a crazy deal. All right, you got one more.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come.
The one with the post-it. Well, the one with the post-it that says, "Should we play this? Is this toy safe?"
You can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple.
All right, well, I'm not seeing anyone pushing against Mr. Snugglehugs.
You have to make your decision. Now you're in auto headline mode, so if you don't bother to pick a photo before that clock runs out, the machine's just going to pick one at random for you. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time off...
Okay, I'm going to pause that real quick. Just because we were doing something else. All right, I'm going to quickly describe what we're doing now. And I'll pause again when we get to this bit. The intro to this is going to be the same as it was last time. But if you've ever seen the news before, sometimes they do like little bullet board sort of bits where they just go, oh, here's what happened over here. And then you, by pressing either 3 or 4, which will, 3 will represent A, 4 will represent B, if you can see in the bottom side of the screen. You, by pressing that button, will be able to show what image of the topic will be shown. Because of the way this is going to work, it's effectively whoever presses the button last wins. Do that. Press 1.
That's the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't get one of those.
So I'll pause it when we get to the first one.
Is this Janet who thinks dogs have their own secret language?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer.
And then say hi to Jeremy.
Play me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Our main headlines tonight. Destination
That's fine.
unknown. At the
We only
end
have like
of the
3 or 4 people that really go in for it. All right, so here's our first one. We're sticking with Jeremy. You don't have to press anything for that. But pressing either 3 or 4 will choose the image that you are putting in for this headline. Do we get it? Good. If you don't put anything, it goes random. And last one wins.
Exactly. Who's leading this charge? Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical...
Oh, you've gone for a mean look.
I'll be asking my guess whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction of their manifesto promises. Out with the old. Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
Can we make the news?
The following
news?
photo, taken from our archive, gives us
maybe?
a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest
Remember, last
female CEO
person to press the button wins.
Sophia Remington has
Democracy's out the window.
She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, but stocks...
All right, we're pro Sophia Remington.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts. Sophia
Well, we're selling that, so...
This Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set
All right,
out
they
to
together.
explore
They working together. Or they hate each other.
the recently
Oh,
discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable.
by all means,
But
I
thanks to a new
could press the button
breakthrough
multiple times. I don't care.
underwater technology, the pair hope to
You've all been very
successfully
good, and I hate
the
it.
imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest
Just
in a
fight
series
each
of
other over what
successful
gets put on the news. I
this
don't care.
unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves
Johnny
is now
Hamsleeves!
leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The football
Right, well,
was
here you go.
out celebrating being named Sports
There's,
Person of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme.
Oh yeah, we're really
And
the
judging from
positive
the
group that we
angle
claim
and
to
velocity
be.
of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And Griever's bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how
Ooh.
afraid should we
Oh.
actually be? I'll be going
Crime.
around
What do we think of
around the
crime?
to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective.
Oh,
With
big
more
crime.
And more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night. Could this be exactly the right time for Advance's new approach? All that and mega more for the group of young actors.
To be fair, I do think that guy on the left. Oh, all right. Press 3 in 3, 2, 1, go. We nail that every single show. That's what I'm proud of. We're very good at getting that right. All right, I'll tell you when to press 1. We got this perfect every time so far. 3, 2, 1, press.
3.
Oh,
2.
oh. That was
In the wake of
fine.
the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's
It was about
first week in
time.
office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan
Hi,
James,
Katie.
author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up.
I also blame
The
Shogun.
government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance
I mean,
have
so
realised
far,
the
so
current
good.
economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd.
You just-
Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Don't worry, we don't have to censor that
Orgy is the
one.
right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is
shamelessly self-promoting.
We didn't even have that one loaded
How
up.
do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new
Maybe we
approach?
should.
I think they're watching
We might as well get on board this
Advance
gravy
are the
train.
most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder
The
your
camera
parents,
loves
they poison
Alan.
your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yeah, we're showing what democracy is capable of,
and
chat.
change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people.
It's fine. We're allowed some
Maybe they've
fuck.
rebranded, but it's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call
just
it
prepare the
grooming.
censor button in
the
advance.
grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage.
Don't show that on stream.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates.
That was actually perfect.
Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan.
Oh, yeah, shit, we are.
What does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world.
This is Fox
God knows
News.
we need some change,
No,
but
there's
we need to be cautious. Let's walk
either
forward
side.
with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James.
Get on, Jeremy.
Katie
Get on,
Bradman,
Jeremy.
Thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating Law and Order before Megan meets
I'm selling Mr.
beneficiaries of the
Snugglehugs.
Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them, then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Mr. Snugglehugs.
Well, I don't know what she
No,
meant by
adverts
that.
don't play automatically. I've just got that covered myself. You're Dave! Fucking hell, you're loud, Dave!
How's it going? Actually, fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later. Bye!
Bye, Dave! Oh, what a lad.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know
Camera
she
one.
is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. His little JD's going to the big bird caught you with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy
5,
you.
4, 3.
Mr. Snugglehugs looks amazing.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state
Sorry,
of
I
law
forgot
and order
about
in
this
our country.
segment. I love this
Advance have
one.
already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the
Prepare
list.
the
Tonight,
censorship
we go
button.
behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes.
Hi,
I've got you,
Gregory.
Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face with the cold hand of justice?
All right, see you soon, Crasher.
Well, as you can imagine,
Hello.
Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the
I
quality
will
of support you can offer.
gently remind everybody
keep up with demand,
that we can show the
Jeremy.
news,
There just simply isn't
and we can
enough
show
being
the
done at a
news,
systemic level to relieve the
that
problem.
the cameras
We need more
are
support
always
from ministers.
rolling.
What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hi, Jeremy.
Mrs. Judge.
Hi, Mr. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector.
Hey,
there.
Jules, press
Gregory
buttons.
Judge, thank you for joining us. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. A man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of
Oh, that one's gone. You got there a bit late, Fampy. No, Chet, you're ruining the news.
Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral
A divisive
decay?
opinion.
Gays and gypsies mainly.
A very
It's all in the
divisive
Bible. Look,
opinion.
Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to
I don't know what that
Jeremy Dawson.
means.
Clive,
Oh, wait,
you
I know
can-
what that means.
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. You go back in your gimp space.
That's right. Give the nation what they want to see.
Change, Bob.
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your gimp space. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive!
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we?
Jeremy's
Look, when
just
our daughter Alice
stone-faced.
comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality force. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to talk to us.
How do you mess a
which is
swan?
also, I
Surely
believe,
the swan's always
his
the
birthday.
menace.
Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody
Oh,
else does.
prepare the
No,
C
I'm not
button.
going to be doing that.
Prepare
Can
the
you tell us
C
what it's like
button.
in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
Hey.
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Just send it. Just send
Yeah,
it.
sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
I mean, really, this is Jeremy's fault at this point. I don't blame any of you. Any more than
I
usual.
think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris,
Oi.
Little Chris,
Oi.
and Vampire Chris.
Man, the news has really gone uphill.
1 sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
Hey, Chloe.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
You actually got one. Just keep censoring. You'll do it, chat.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
I can't hear you over the censorship.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought. In order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Well, I think that went amazingly. Honestly, you couldn't have done better. Oh my god, hi Dave.
It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, result on the Vision Mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing.
That's fine. Just imagine you're 2 seconds in the future.
Turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
What has happened to her?
Welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody. You're gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
She's gonna nail it.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan.
Don't go
Wolf,
to camera 1,
and
by
on
the way.
Tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form
I think
College
Jeremy just told
who
you to
today
fuck off.
received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts.
Damn.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths
Big
teacher.
Jeff Algebra.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and
I'm half
powerful
considering
thing.
adding in a randomization bot that just presses buttons.
And they
Somebody
touch
get
us
this
right
button
back.
away from
I
Kentery.
suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
There we go.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The
Yes,
issues
this
in
might
the
be one of
play
the most
that really
intense streams
matter.
you've ever watched in
And
your
I think
entire
you're
life. I
going to
don't
be showing us
care.
an extract
Hello
from
there,
this
cat.
play, aren't you?
That's right. Put into context.
Chloe.
I
Chloe,
play
Chloe,
a young
Chloe.
first year
Chloe,
having some
Chloe. I
troubles
think
at
Chloe just
school.
pressed the button.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, because in a way she's like...
Ignore the cat. I look at the cat. I play with the cat. You press the buttons.
Metaphor? Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Put it in, coach.
Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
Nick is the
2 days
randomised
ago,
bot.
A letter from
I like
Advance
it. Keep it
arrived
going,
at
Nick.
the school. Now, the headmaster
Don't press
thought
4.
it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not?
Feel like some background context is required here.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
One of the prime ministers, the one that swears a whole bunch, used to be a TV personality. I'm sure they didn't get any inspiration from real life. And you just censored the start of the song.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi, Gary. Oh, heavens, no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist! Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Violent father.
That was Kentery that time.
Excuse me.
I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
We have censored maths.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But
we love motorbikes.
I can't fight all 3 of you.
That's a loser's mentality, Gary the Fist. All right, just keep it in tune. 2 seconds in the future. You'll do fine.
Take a look at me.
Remember, in rhythm.
Take a little look at my face. I could be
It's going all right.
and you could be me.
Oh, that one actually went up.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
Just hit the shit out of those buttons. It'll be fine. Rhythm is what you make it. There you go. That's working just fine. Remember, if this results in medical problems for the viewer, that just basically means that we're doing fine.
I ain't afraid of your cruel laugh. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
See, that actually kind of worked. I think you hit every single wrong camera.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became.
I think
Gary
sensor
the Fist.
working. Wait, is sensor not working? Let me test. No, sensor doesn't work.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner?
Need a button to turn the fan off. The fan is off. You can turn it back on.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Come on, get into the rhythm.
Life's on a council estate. Life's pretty hard 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 on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Look at number 3.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
Go on, Jeremy. Get into the rhythm, mate.
Listen to that inner voice. Friendship!
Yes! Oh, oh.
Go on, Jeremy.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And
I will say that went amazingly.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe.
Oh, the censor button's back.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
So, how do you think it went? Jeremy is my hero. Also, I love how we're ending every show with Crazy Neil and his crazy deals. Lots of fun for sure. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I just called you called our viewers a prick. Ah, fuck, that's loud again. I need to start looking out for that. Okay, so overall, it's B for be aware of swear words. Let's have a look at some more. I mean, the viewers loved it, but that's also because I put them on the lowest difficulty possible. D for Titwank Tony. Ah, big old Titwank Tony. Hey, we got our wages, though. That's good, but still poor. Well, the world dislikes our government, though. It's not really new, is it? Oh, God, a stock market. No, not again. Right. So, how are we finding this so far? Like I say, it looks like you've really figured it out, actually. This has gone better than I was expecting. As in, like, you're playing better than I was expecting. I wasn't sure, actually. Oh, let's not go down any further. I'm getting RSI from switching cams. I just want to have a look at something. Let's load the tape.
What's in store tonight on Channel 1?
Let's see what you did. Enjoying us tripping over each other.
Remington's Fist.
Is there a particular bit that you would like to re-see on what you did?
The imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains.
I mean, this bit's all fairly self-explanatory. I also want to get to Titwank Tony. I want to get to Sector 2, yes. Oh, wait. There was this bit that we messed up.
In the
3, 2.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the...
Yeah, that went well to start with. There's just Alan. He is right, by the way. I'm not going to go back to the first broadcast just because there wasn't a huge amount there. It was just onboarding you for the game.
Kids, you love them.
Oh yeah, here's your first chance to actually have a look at the Mr. Snugglehugs advert. Here's see what we sold, everyone.
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snugglehugs. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice.
This must have been such a fun game to make.
And his incredible real-action eyes. It's no wonder Mr.
This is looking like a safe toy.
Your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly. Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now.
It's not gone fire for almost the entire ad. I'd say that's safe. All right, you started off by playing not with the rules, but at the rules to start off with. You did all right at this first bit. Then things went downhill. Hey, Multi, thanks for the resub, mate. There you are. You decided to leave a no signal and just censor it.
Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please?
No, I think we got this right.
As I was saying...
This is all in the public
Jesus didn't like
interest.
immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive,
Who,
could you put him back?
again, just holds.
It's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp space.
And
Off you go.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people
Darling,
of this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
I didn't realise he ever said that.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Mummy said get
Clive,
in
having this
the
again.
Mummy said get back in your clothes. No! Naughty! You beast, Clive! You
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the ability of the criminal. No one else.
I don't know who
Everyone
causes
has a
the criminals to commit
story, but we
crime.
don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look,
Just
when
not
our daughter
moved.
Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally
What a
tonight,
time to cut that.
hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter.
All right, this is where it goes all
Tony
downhill.
Dawson has
This is where the
recently released from
broadcast
prison
is finished.
after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan. He's agreed to
Seriously,
talk
how
to us
do you
today,
menace a
which is
swan?
also, I believe, his birthday.
Surely a swan would
Many happy
suplex
returns,
you.
Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing. That's what it's like in prison, Tony.
Why is random censorship so funny?
Structure's
It
quite
just
nice,
has been
but
for years.
It's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
Yeah, but you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony.
I need to stop laughing at
my friends are throwing me
this.
a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this.
I'm doing
Do you
fine.
feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in
fine.
any way, Tony?
Titwank I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sorry, I'm going back here. You got the wrong part.
Wank. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Open!
Yeah, I think asking that is an
Tit
oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris,
Oi, oi.
Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah?
Yep.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current
It's like a
system, Jez.
moment I realise after every time it's going to be a second late.
Inherently unjust.
Open!
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
Open!
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Fellas, I'm on the news.
I think you got one.
It seems you had a bad time.
A boy?
Oh, you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No
there, Tony.
fucking way. Let's believe that.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony?
You get one frame.
I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought. For an order. Our Megan will be live with some lucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
And I may have gone a bit early there. All right, let's see how good you did the editing of the song itself.
Hey, friendship on.
Thankfully, you weren't allowed to press the censorship button on that one.
A bit of song and.
We've got one more show, by the way, to do.
Because, in a way.
Once done that, we're done with episode 1. All right, I think this is a good bit here.
When did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A
All right,
letter
good,
from
good.
Advance arrived
This is
at
the right. He's
school. Now,
talking.
the
That's who the camera
headmaster
should be
thought
on.
It was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
Like
I
he's
also threw it in the
practicing
bin.
his Gary the Fist
But
look.
then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom
You've
of the page.
gone to
and next thing
2
you know,
of the
we're on tour.
4
Wow.
options.
Well, I think we can all guess.
And then
which
as
way
soon as
you'll
she
be
starts
voting
talking, you
from
took the
now
camera
on.
off her.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But We
It's
did used to
impressive
watch
how
that
often
Peter
you're
Clements
avoiding
DIY
who's
show
talking.
back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
I think if you slammed your faces on the keyboard permanently.
So let's have a look at a short section of.
We didn't try and get. Oh, no, there it is.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Tears.
Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh, heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better? Violent father.
Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject.
How are you doing this?
And so important.
How?
Maths is for losers.
What?
It'll take more than editing to fix this. But I don't get.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
You almost got that one.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your.
That was the
Double
second
lunch
one.
For me today, but
For that
why am
second
I
one was
truly
way off.
Happy when I'm eating.
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's pretty cold.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right.
You actually got the right person for
stand
once.
Up to me. I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh, he's pegged it. All right. Wait, chat. I didn't say that word.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at
Thankfully, this is where the censorship was turned off.
I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
What is the school logo? Hopefully one of you gets me a close shot. School of... What's that bit at the bottom? You guys are cutting too quick. Oh my god. I know that's the bit in the middle. It's the school of something.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Oh no, I'll never find out.
Listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap?
Did you break the button or something? Why did this stop working?
I still love maths.
Oh no, we just couldn't hear it, but it was still going through. I think that's what happened. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. We checked this.
I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
That was a good cut. Well done. You ruined it immediately, but that was one good cut.
On a council estate, the park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
You know what? I'm not going to make a video for this. I'm going to make just one long playthrough video that I'll release. Maybe on like the VOD channel. That is just every single episode you did back to back. Just one long video. This is not something I should be editing. You've done your own job on that.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you
Hey, Chloe. Chloe might turn my PC off. Oh, there's Jeremy.
it's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now. Make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes! Oh.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Fantastic. Honestly. East Side looked. That was a proper like Office US sort of thing, wasn't it? Ah, that was amazing. Right, well, we have one more episode to go until we're through episode. Well, one more chapter to go until we're through episode 1. So, I gotta get through this without showing spoilers. Remember, it's democracy time. It's our favorite time. Jeff Algebra is a married maths teacher. Did you know that? Hey, Chloe. Honestly, this stream could die at any moment. This cat is right over the power button. We are all at Chloe's mercy. Oh, it's moving. Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing, kitty? Kitty? Ashley, press buttons! My way of introducing I think this is actually the nicest introduction I've had to people onto the stream ever. Just scream at them to slam buttons. This has been really funny. I've been happy with this. Okay. It's time. We are broke-ass poor, by the way. Day 15, a day late. You get to the theatre slightly early and Sam's already there waiting, dressed to the nines. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. You certainly can get used to this. The tickets arrived on your doormat on Monday with a typical thank you from Chris. You'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste. A pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks sure go down smooth. Ooh la la. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats and Sam has you increased with a hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. Hi, Chloe. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles gratefully at you as you both think of Chris, safe and sound. Oh, he's clawing at me. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. It's a school night, so you go over there and march him home. You trust Charlie. He'll be home soon. Which one, chat? 1 for school night, 2 for trust. Oh, I'm seeing some I'm not seeing some I'm seeing some trust. All right, it looks like we are trusting the child. Actually, no, but I don't trust the child. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometime. Besides, what's the worst that can happen? Well, we'll find out. Your family answering machine crackles to life. Who could be calling you while you and your spouse are at work? Good afternoon. This is a message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith calling regarding your son, Charles. The tinny old woman goes on. I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today and we hadn't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you that we do require all absences to be authorized in advance, or, in exceptional circumstances, for parents to ring first thing in the morning. Please see to it that this doesn't happen again. Thank you. Goodbye. Someone has some explaining to do. Oh, Charles. You young rapscallion. Oh, we're jumping into the future here. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated post. Each new bill puts your gut like a lead weight. Wait, pulls your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo of the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Assets and Wealth Redistribution Scheme. Please submit your passport to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. You know there'll be consequences, but it doesn't make it any easier. Oh, chat, what have you done? We work as a team, and we are rewarded as a team. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe, though, and that's all that matters. You hope. That's timed well. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. It's nowhere in the UK. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat. Probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food has had to be stretched a little thinner this year. But no one seems to notice. Christmas really can be a wonderful time of year. You look around at the room, at your family. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You shout. You stay silent, or you make a toast. Twitch chat, what would you like to do? I'm putting a vote in for number 3. I'm pissed and ready to talk. But maybe it can be out-democratized. Jules is staying silent. Why, chat, why are you staying silent? There's clearly a lot of noise happening here. Right, well, we're tied at the moment. 2 for 3 and 2 for 2. We need a deciding vote from a lurker. Oh, there we go. Multi. The lurkeriest of lurkers. Is this your first time in my chat? You stand there and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter, Susie, seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You raise a questioning eyebrow. I'm not gonna like this, am I, you joke? You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. You laugh or you frown. I abstain. Do we have the Christmas grumpies? Laugh at the child. It depends. This is one of those ones where if this was Fallout 4 or anything else, it's like, you laugh. It's like you condescendingly laugh. Ha ha ha. Do your choices matter? Is this been written by David Cage? No, it hasn't, because the choices do matter. Anyway, it looks like we have gone for number 2. You frown. You sigh and Susie's face drops immediately. You know money's tight at the moment, Suze. Especially now Grandma's staying here. You hate having to say no to the kids. Just how much are we talking here? Only a few hundred, she mumbles, as she pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you not to spit your mulled wine across the table onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. Ah, your significant other already said so. You've already lied to your significant other once. I'm sorry, but that's money we don't have. Or you're right, we'll make it work somehow. So this is a basic question here. What are we speedrunning? Are we speedrunning bankruptcy or are we speedrunning divorce? Sell Grandma. All right, it looks like we're speedrunning bankruptcy. That way, when the divorce happens, nothing changes. Susie's grin stretches from ear to ear. You mean it? Oh, that's so great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The mood sours as Sam puts a paper hat on your... Soars, not sours. Soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at your grinning family, your mother, ugh, whispers your father will be so pleased. You dab your eye with your napkin. Sorry, I'm a bit grouchy right now because those paper hats don't fit around my head. So I can't wear them. Big head, innit? So you all laugh and joke about it, but there's the real cost of having a large head. I think this is the last democracy we have to do. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together when you oh my God, talking! Forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you're required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message. You need this weekend. Or apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. All right, 1 or 2. Fuck Bozeman, this is my time off. Bankruptcy speedrun continues. You are currently at the what is money level of wealth. But you've committed now. Should I just go for whatever seems to be the most burdening to your finances? Fuck it, Dave knows what to do. Do we have Dave's number? He definitely has ours. Message deleted. What was that? Comes a voice from behind you. Oh, nothing important. You reply as you put on your coat, adrenaline coursing through your body. Ooh, what a rebel. Grabbing Sam around the waist, you practically slam the front door. You might as well enjoy your time off. You're gonna pay for it on Monday. Ah, shit, it's Monday. Oh, we're doing more stuff. Okay, I didn't see this previously, so we're doing something new. When you get to work Monday morning, you get some sour looks from your exhausted colleagues. A note sits waiting for you. The immaculate script is blood red. I'm very disappointed, Winston. Was it worth it? Well, financially, no. The good news is you can't get poorer. Immediately. Oh my God, there's more. Oh my God, how much have you done? I don't see any of these. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forwards, together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer and he thrusts the form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So, oh my God, how poor are you lot? So you won't have to do anything. You sign the permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. You refuse to sign the form for your son. 1 or 2. I don't know how low this can go before the wealth just is like, yeah, you're out. Ask them if they make him dinner. Frankly, it sounds like a paid-for babysitter. You want him to join? All right, looks like we're joining the advanced go-getters. Pro-government. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see. When have you, Fampy, when have you guys ever cared about if it's paid for or not? You'll find a way. You still have tables. You can sell them. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. Wow, every one of these sounds sarcastic. How long has it been since we did a show on day 6, didn't we? And we haven't done anything since. Oh my god, there's more. There's an Alan James ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Should we go? Do you guys want to go and see a show? Free tickets are free tickets. He's a character, and it'll be hilarious if nothing else. I don't think so. The guy's a nut job. 1 or 2. I mean, they said free. really showing our hand here, Twitch chat. Okay. Well, we're going to go and watch some Alan James. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Lying in bed that night, wide awake long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. Ooh, is Alan James dangerous? Can we please have a broadcast now? I don't think we can. How many of these did you unlock? After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find this has now just turned into a D&D session. Come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it's the usual rubbish. And I can also, by the way, say that all of this is actually important. I'm just shocked that you found so much of it. But a letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front of the in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. I'm allowing myself these mistakes now. I've been talking a lot. Thank you for making your selection. Oh, wait, what's this? Best cut it over with. Dear Winston residents, the letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step towards our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto? Every household will become a partner in one of these 3 carefully selected institutions, because that's loud. Chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. I'm seeing a name on this. Please select one of the following. EOB, Eye of the Beholder Incorporated. When it's cosmetics, clothing, or culture, we see the beauty in all of our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Or Pleasure Core. Our business is your pleasure, from sport to travel, or even just some Utah. Should I just press the button? I don't even have to... it's 2, isn't it? You're pressing 2. Is it because there's a deal involved? I'm just going to press 2. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. The future is in the nation, is in partnership. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. I don't know how you've managed to get so many of these. Oh, that's a broadcast. Okay, well, we got through it. He's going to every ad slot now. If I could put him in 3 times. Don't think twice. This song's been stuck in my head. Living in a paradise ever since you made advances on me. All right. Bob.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman.
Where's Dave?
Boss.
Oh.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that
All right, what ads? You got advanced, transition, check your prostate, Crazy Neil, the joy of screws, and de Cochon. I don't know what that is. All right, well, yeah, Neil's going in. Prostate. All right, we'll check our prostate. What's the last one? I'll hazard a guess.
Why are all men such pricks?
Oh, you're running out of time. Press 1. I'm going to throw in the joy of screws. Press 1,
Are you
chat.
saying he chose his imaginary friend?
Or 2. I'm not too sure which one.
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody.
All right, press the buttons.
All of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
It might be 1 or it might be 2.
Good evening.
Oh, you got it right. Well done.
I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands
Oh, you
of
don't got much
buildings
time.
throughout the
3 or
capital.
4.
Tonight,
Remember to press
in an
which one you want.
exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been
As always,
quick
it's
to
always the
dismiss
last person to
graffiti
press
as
the
a
button
publicity stunt,
that
or an act
wins.
of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome.
So just spam
Trapped
buttons.
in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Sporsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
Oh.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Spokesman
All right, well, you've given them at
Wentworth
least
Summers
as much
said today,
dignity as this
They've
can
had the
have.
shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel? Notorious addict Johnny Handsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze as this recent
Jeremy's just staring at us.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
Let's hope that the
Oh,
team
okay.
at Gentle Touches Rehabilitation Centre can help Johnny get back to his former glory. Johnny's family have asked for privacy during this difficult time.
You're
We'll
helping
have
Johnny
reporters
get
at
some
the
help.
clinic around the clock, so you don't miss a
Even though you tried not
This is
to.
one celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of
All right,
sport.
Twitch chat, it's time
And
to start
onwards
spamming
and
buttons.
upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them,
You've been too
Remington's
good.
Fifth CEO Sophia
Too
Remington
behaved.
today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite
Oh,
a
no, we
shock
need
when it
Mr.
was
Snugglehugs
revealed
look
earlier
good.
today.
3,
Though its
press
critics
3.
are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
Let's go!
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its
We're all in
time,
on Mr.
the male
Snugglehugs.
contraceptive pill is
Oh, it
heralding a
looks shitty
sexual
out there.
revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own
All right,
Patrick Bannon
remember,
coming to
I'll cut you
live
down.
from the first
Press
annual
4 in
Sports Squad
3,
final.
you won't want to miss a
2,
second of tonight's
1,
National Night
go!
News.
All right, that was okay. That was fine. And remember, definitely don't press another button. That would be a real shame. Why is Bannon just being such an asshole in that?
Yeah, 2 of each. Makeup!
Seriously, I felt a drip.
10 seconds, everybody. Look, I'll have someone look into it. For now, try not to drown. Going in 5.
Right, one.
First tonight.
Oh, shit, no, go to the other one. Go to the other one.
Snugglehugs. We have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock.
No, oh
like
God,
so
no,
many
no,
of those
back to
affected
the other
by
one, back
Christmas
to one.
bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months
We're not
undergoing
doing
a
well
series
here.
of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs.
That's bullshit.
That our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties,
We regret
might have
nothing.
been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team,
It is honestly impressive.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy.
Hi, Timothy.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all after what you lot did. Irresponsible.
Exactly. Censor the people that are criticizing us.
Wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now.
Hi, Timmy.
Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that
Timmy, don't be
lady?
rude.
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now. It upsets him to remember.
Oh, wow.
Don't
Jeremy's
worry,
unhappy
Mrs.
about
Tadlock.
something.
I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snuggle.
Yes. Fine. Who must have seen that?
Yes. That'll be the first.
Just a little peek behind the curtain. You know, it makes the broadcast more real to the
I
viewer.
was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug.
Oh, sorry. Lying makes
So
me
soft
cough.
and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehug say to you?
Bloody is apparently perfectly fine to go on broadcast. No, stop. All right, actually, yes, they are trying to criticize Mr. Snugglehugs.
Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be for just $89.99.
That's basically a steal.
And then it's the general error, 41.
That must be a user error.
Careful.
And then he exploded.
Look,
Censor
I
that.
asked you nicely.
And am
Censor
I right
that.
in saying that
She's
one of his
she's
real
talking bad.
action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
It's just part of you. All of my favorite toys I would consider a part of me. It made me who I am, and now Mr. Snugglehugs making Timothy the way he is.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
Oh, right.
You
that's
absolutely would
quite
not.
Enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera, trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him
It's
cry.
perfectly normal for Mr. Snugglehugs to try and consume your body. It's called vor, and we don't kink shame over it.
Your poster, your favourite poster.
Number four.
Frightful tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm bleeding, am I not?
Thank you, Robin. Happy stuff. My espresso here. Where are we next? I can't take this swimming.
I think I'm blacking out.
I need a pill and a drink.
We're just leaving it like that.
Experts advise to always check for the new advanced
Just
models,
left
which
that one
guarantee a
going.
level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera?
No, let's get a
three
real-
here? So we
real
can take a
close-up.
look At this National Nightly News mug, you should see.
Yeah,
now,
the viewer's really
just on
finding out what
basic.
they're after. That is... Timmy's not suddenly coming back.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live.
Big
from the
ol'- ah,
Sports
Bannon's back.
Finals. Stick around. You won't want to miss it.
We'll
that's
be
me.
back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh, the sports board segment is amazing.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch your back, Jeremy. The women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping into my head.
The segment grade, D.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for
Why have they
God's
got to bring
sake.
politics into my
Fannies on the
sports board?
news. Bozeman out.
Disgusting. You could say I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, keep the naked people off the broadcast and off my stream,
That's what it
hopefully.
says.
Yes, I
This is
understand,
quite
but
lit.
I always say welcome back.
It was just.
This is
keep
you
it as it is.
keeping my stream out
What's
there.
that supposed to mean? I didn't write it.
Please.
That's all right, fine.
Please, I
Jenny,
need
there's
this.
nothing wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
I got that one
I'm
wrong.
Megan Wolf.
Yeah,
Coming
3
up
would have been a
later,
good
we'll
shout.
be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's
It is
reporting
incredible.
live from the finals of
It
the new
really
game
is
that's
incredible.
gripping the nation, Sports Board.
Is this intentional?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move.
There we are. There's Ellie Striker.
And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
That's good. That was good. You've done well.
Still going on. Striker, go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Ellie Striker.
Oh. Oh.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let
You
the nerves
kept that
show,
camera a little bit too long.
Not after last time.
All
On to
right.
Mr. Harris
Now
now,
fingernails.
Using his arm to pick up the ball.
Oh, it's huge.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right.
So far. Oh.
She's gone to sort of throwing
That's
under her
huge.
legs. Not bad, if you ask me.
Is that contact? Don't know why you complain. To Harris.
Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris.
I wonder
now.
how much
The
of this
ball
was
in the hand is
ad-libbed.
worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that.
Perfect.
So really
What a
not
camera
good start there
change.
from Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
I feel like the devs may have not considered Twitch plays. I disagree entirely. This has
And of
been
course, now they
perfect.
go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
This might be the greatest broadcast in Twitch history.
Striker giving it large.
Second round, Ndoumble, Harris.
Ellie Striker's a proper character. All right, keep the naked people off my stream. Keep them off. Keep them off. No, that's naked. No naked on stream. No, that's naked. No naked. Get the naked off the stream. Get the Twitch chat. Do you want me to get taken off the broadcast? I have a career, I will have you know.
It's a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore.
There we are.
And,
Yeah, keep the naked. The
All right,
bin.
great,
We like the
okay,
bin.
so back
Keep
into
the image on
round
the
2
bin.
now, and Harry's absolutely determined
The
to
bin
close
is
that
safe.
massive gap. Ellie Striker.
I don't have to stay on the bin
No,
ever.
it's
Just
the tightest
when the
play I've
naked
seen
people
ever.
are around. Maybe the bin.
Harris.
Oh.
And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move.
He does that every single time.
Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
Camera free, surely, ref.
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shock.
Oh, Harris.
For Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
Yeah, that's our company for Mr. Snuggle Hugs. We've been on this camera shot for a little while.
Piece of music here to start the half-time show.
Oh, naked people, bin.
On the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield
Oh, wait,
people
we
having to look
already have the
directly
bin.
at it.
No,
is running
that
around here with
works.
his genitals on display for all to see.
Oh, definitely don't go to the bin right now.
What was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it, and the bucket has been knocked over.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
There's been a decent amount of no nakey.
Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully
That actually went really well.
Again.
Take it.
Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad.
You two go first.
So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there.
Bin.
Striker there,
wow.
not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris.
Go on, Tommy. Go on.
And it dribbled down his arm, which
Fucking
is actually
legend.
a really good move, because of course it
Fucking
dribbles down his
legend.
arm and goes
Where's
on the floor.
fucking
It's
Dave
not
when we
going in
need
the
him? What a
bucket.
fucking legend.
Back to Striker. And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps. And yes, Harris has gone for the tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go.
I don't know what that means.
Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. Caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that?
Ellie.
You hate to see it, don't
Ellie,
you?
what is this? Oh, no nakey, people. Oh, that's a lot of nakey on my stream. Guys, I can't cover this tomorrow. That is like the only nakey. Oh, that's still more nakey. You did a great job with this earlier on, but that it's like you're looking for it right now.
The players are trying to carry on.
There we go. We found somewhere with no nakey.
Because these protesters are, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match.
Oh, now they're swearing.
Yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
All right, well, this is the last stream I'm ever doing.
Oh, jog on!
This is the mime round.
It's an absolute bloody...
The bin.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
All right, well, since it's the last broadcast I'm ever going to have,
nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point.
we might as well make the most
really
of
high-level
it.
play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it.
Harris's ball.
On it like a car bonnet.
There's the bin.
Tommy
The
Harris
beautiful
here, having a
bin.
bit of beef.
What's he going to do? What's he going to do?
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first
Who do you think deserves it, chap?
Sports Board Championship
Press 1 for Ellie, press 2 for Finger.
is everyone!
Oh, you were all terribly
Once again,
wrong.
A win for everyone.
Oh, that's happened again.
Me, it's my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships.
All right, prepare to go back.
What is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm
We're
immune
also
to your
doing the
cheap
prostate.
flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Bozeman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance. The storm is laying
Maintenance?
havoc with the electrics, and you might notice the odd spark. Nothing to worry about. Happens all the time. Dave got shocked into a coma last year, but he was up and at 'em the next day.
Excuse me?
Anyway, our compensation package is parallel to none. Good luck. Bozeman out.
She-demon of an ex-wife. So what caused this big old
So
prostate
sorry about all these buckets.
in your bum? Well, sorry. Me and the doctors, we don't.
We'll look into it.
Minister, it's so good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Stop censoring Tommy.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
That's right,
No, mine's
he's
fine.
fucking back.
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Just
Well,
remember,
firstly, I should ask how you
prepare,
feel about
just
graffiti
predict
that's
when the
been
swear is
thrown
going to
out across the
happen.
capital.
It's probably for the
Should
best.
we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy.
No, that-
anyway.
But yes,
Aye, that was
it
fair.
does seem there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers most.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just
Oh,
don't
that-
know how to
You
be.
didn't quite get that one.
We're working hard to reach these people.
No,
find out
you
what they're
can't
angry about
spam
and
it
how we can
15
help.
times afterwards and hope that it
The door
works.
to my government is always open.
So much dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what
talking
may yet
doesn't
turn
mean
out
it's
to be
gonna
some
swear.
alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more
Hmm.
exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And
He's
much
been pretty
less
good.
painful And much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's
Camera 4, chap.
When I was 13, me mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. Me granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd
Good,
go to
good.
say our
Well done.
goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all
Somebody press
frail
anything and then quickly get back to 4. Quick
I
reaction
was
shot,
scared
back to
because
4.
I'd only
Back to 4, back to
seen him
4.
the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle.
And that's
And he
the
said to
swear
me,
word.
Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football.
All right, that one was a bit out of nowhere.
Till half time.
That sounds.
It was
Actually, Nikki, that was nowhere near.
for us.
That was
And
nowhere
this is
near,
the
and you knew it.
It were awful for him.
Where are you
I
pointing
could
there,
see
mate?
It was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The Health Service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered
There
for.
we are, there we
and
are. We're
paid
doing
for
well.
By the government.
2 minutes
So
left.
Even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that
We might even get
choice
paid
is
for doing this
important.
broadcast. Imagine that.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they've run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me electric shock.
Okay, that one may have. It's fine. I'm sure that won't happen
Still on the
again.
air, Peter.
Yes, sorry, my apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this new system
That's
might
not even
be
close.
open to
That's-
abuse?
In what
Chat, you're
way?
doing it on purpose.
Sorry, I've got zapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat.
Jesus, I rolled your face! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into
Need
spending
to
their
change the
final
camera
days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
I can't sense of
Perfectly capable of that grandmother with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Richard Savage. It's going fine, Wisers.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell
Twitch
your
chat,
viewers
I feel like
everything they need to know.
the viewer at home wouldn't have even
Really do move
noticed.
at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here.
Back to Jeremy. Back to Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
I think I just blew up the broadcast center.
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's for my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Yeah, great job, everybody. You did well. Apart from that segment, and definitely the last segment. Those ones went pretty terribly. But the rest of them were fantastic. As you can see, the viewers fucking hated it. The notes that we got from this broadcast. Language was unsuitable for children. An interference-free show because I turned that off. And exceedingly poor editing. But, you know, you have received a slight dock to your pet. Well done, chat. You're even poorer. The bankruptcy speedrun is well on course. Advads hate us. Whoever they are hate us. Our channel hates us. Let me just find our broadcast, shall I? What parts do you want to see? Obviously, we've been.
There's just time for a brief look at what's coming up later tonight.
We've been told what everyone else thinks, but frankly, I think we could do with like a little bit of inner. You're not getting a retry. You're joking. I want to re-see the sports board.
still a few open wounds here. I'll tread
Sorry, there's a
carefully.
lot of this broadcast actually I really loved.
Hello, Timmy.
Hi, Timmy.
Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
Now, you be careful now. It upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy.
Timmy's got a lava lamp.
You had just
Oh, I thought that was me, but no, it's you. You press this button.
He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. It's scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Porsche.
Death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehug say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be for just $89.99.
There's a Mrs. Snugglehugs.
And then it's a general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Look, careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burst.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
you,
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're scared. Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
I'm
Vic.
angry,
Come on.
Mr. Tadlock.
Holy shit, she's strong. Good cut. It's very awkwardly held.
Tragedy that has shaken our nation.
I'm pleading, am I not?
Thank you, Robin, Harry and stuff. Is my espresso here?
I love her. I love Robin so much.
I think I'm blacking out.
I need a pill and a drink.
Well, chat.
Hello, Megan. Experts advise to always check for the new
Again,
advanced
very
map,
much
which
in the
guarantee
public's
a level of
interest that we
safety
showed all
and
that.
quality.
All right, let's get to the sports board.
Say, these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our 2 players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs.
Let's see
14
how
finishes,
banned
and
I
a
am
North
from
pending.
Twitch, shall
It's
we?
the wingspan himself, Tommy, the fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Seriously, imagine doing all of it. Like, it's clearly a long take.
Striker, of course, first to
So
start.
I wonder
She's
how
on
many
the
times they
trivia
record
round
this, or
earlier
if they
on by
just
some
waited to see if there was one that was any good.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker.
What a game. What a game.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball.
Huge.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shots number 3.
I'm going to probably skip through this because there is one bit I really want to see.
She's gone to sort of throw.
I really want to see your attempts at censoring Peter Clement. Which I'm sure went just so swimmingly. Also, this is an exceptionally long segment. I'm not sat here for 10 minutes. No, no Nakey. I know it was basically the only thing that the camera managed to settle on throughout the entire broadcast, which was doing my head in. And then we went straight into Tommy talking about prostates. As we do.
About graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no.
I don't think anyone noticed the swearing. Well, tell me, chat, if you notice any
You've got a fatal pain
swearing.
allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know happen.
We're working hard
Wow,
to reach
a
these
smooth
people,
broadcast
find out
so
what
far,
they're angry
chat.
about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
On me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may
Smooth.
yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
I tried sensing him as soon as he says, as my ma'am.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13, me mum came and got me from school. He was to
Yep,
go
you're
to
doing
the
good.
hospital. Me
Honestly,
granddad,
a bit
he
rough to start
collapsed
with,
that morning.
but
So we'd all to
I think
say
you
our
did
goodbyes.
relatively well
And I went in to see
up
him. We were
until
all frail.
a certain point.
And wait till half time.
Sounds...
Yeah, I think I found the right point.
It were awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't, or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today
Vampy,
opening
you've
the
had some
first
bangers
of
in Twitch chat
300
recently.
new transition centres.
Been working
The
on
transition
the
centres will handle
video
everything for your last
for
days, the
Blade Bearer and
legal,
Cannoneer recently, and I just remembered
financial,
your.
medical,
It looks
and
like an
emotional costs
unpainted
are all
Warhammer
catered for and paid for by
project.
the government. So even the poorest citizen
We giggle at
gets
that.
to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important.
Yes.
This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline into an undignified...
Jesus, fuck! This microphone...
All right, here we go.
Giving me electric shock!
Are you okay?
I'm not thinking from my asshole!
All right, it wasn't real, but I think it still worked.
Yes, sorry, my apologies. Oh...
You're not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Well,
Shit! Nuts! Sorry, I got zapped again. Can I get a of help here, please?
the older generation
You've done it
might
at parts
feel
where I could
somewhat-
imagine a swear being.
Jesus, a Rochelle face, fucker! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
Sorry, that the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... Oh, fuck! My grandmother with a rusty twat!
Prime Please watch your language.
I'm gone.
For fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
Not in the
And on
slightest
that note,
worrying.
thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Our thank yous go out to our guests, Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final, and we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
So, chat, that will be the end of our first foray into news editing. Enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with that. And we will be doing episodes 2 and 3 in quite a few weeks from now. So the main reason, for some of us, it might be our second chance at news editing. Where is this game on? It's on Steam. This is the reason why I wanted to do a little bit of time between. Yes, there is a kitty right there. She looks like she's about to fall off. We're going to leave 2 to 3 weeks now between this and episode 2. The reason for that is because I want to give those of you that want to play this time to go and play this. I really recommend it. This was my game of the year. Admittedly, I didn't finish that many games this year, but I think even if I went through everything, this would have easily still been top 3 still. Like, this is an incredible game. Looks like it was a lot of fun to make. And both strikes a balance of funny and also, oh fuck, sort of moments. Which we will be getting to very shortly. But we've gone through sort of the spoilerless zone. And then I'll give you a bit of time. If you want to go and play it, go and play it. We'll be back to this in 2 to 3 weeks. And then we'll finish off what your playthrough is going to be, which is looking like it's going to be, well, incredibly poor. You are almost entirely destitute and bankrupt. So good job. At least you've committed to something, which is more than we can usually say. If we play it, maybe we could do well. Let's not hope for too much, shall we? So yeah, that is going to be the end of us on this one. I really do hope you enjoyed this because I was worried if this would work. I mean, I always get a little bit nervy when it comes to the chat stuff because it always relies on chat. And that's not to say I don't trust the people that are in. It's just that you always need a decent amount of people to get those sort of things to work. So I was wondering if we would, but we had enough people, and those people that were in made this an awful lot of fun. So really, really appreciate that. On Friday, it is the final stream of the week. It is time for the Ban Marbles Tournament of Legend. I'll be live about 1 or 2 hours early to get final entrance in. And then the Ban Marble Tournament shall begin. We'll see who will end up the winner of the most important esport in the world. But until then, I have been Shogun, you have been awesome, and I will see you on Friday dripping in sweat because I'm winning and you're not. Love you and goodbye.